Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for today's business summit. My name is Noel Adipoju. I'm representing the host company, Investment in Real Estate Limited. We are very happy having you online this morning. You're welcome once again. Let me just do a brief introduction about Investment in Real Estate Limited. Is an established property consultant firm with focus on city center residential and commercial property markets. Our approach is very unique. We specialize in many different aspects of property development and investment. And we believe every aspect of this investment process is very, very important to our individual private clients. So we can boldly say that for over 10 years of experience, we've been able to perfect the art of making property investment as simple as possible for our clients. Today with us, we'll be discussing on the topic how to invest in real estate for free. And with us today, we'll be having Mr. Edward Akinlade. Mr. Edward Akinlade is the Group Managing Director of Suru Group Limited. So a short introduction. Edward Akinlade is a member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, UK, and the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN. He studied accounting at the South Bank University and also qualified as an accountant through the London School of Accountants. He's very competent in property financing, trading, and is versatile in the origination, conception, structuring, and completion of a very wide range of property development. Mr. Edward is experienced in both international and local markets. As I said earlier on, he's the Group Managing Director of Suru Group Limited. We are happy having you online this morning, sir. We appreciate your presence, and we believe we are going to learn a lot from you. So without further ado, let me just give a brief history of what we've been able to accomplish as an organization before we go down into the main presentation. For over 10 years, through partnership and professionalism, we've been able to launch 19 investments in Nigeria, and 10 out of the investment has been executed. 35 is under execution presently. And looking at the value of the investment we've executed, it's worth above $100 million. And our success has been partnership with institution, with government agency in the company. They have been our strength. Integrity has been our strength. So without further ado, let me just hand over to Mr. Akinlade Edward, the Group Managing Director of Suru Group Nigeria Limited. Hello, sir. Over to you, sir.
Yes, good morning all. My name is Edward Akinlade, and I've been introduced to you. And without much, I'm a man of prayer. So I would just like to say a little bit of small prayer, and then we can go into what we have to talk about. So I'll say in Jesus' name, Father, come and take control. As we discuss this thing today, let your Holy Spirit take control. Let it be a talk of success to so many who wants to go into real estate but don't know how Lord, let me impart knowledge. Let them be blessed. Let them in the future say, one Edward Akinlade prayed and talked, and here, behold, this is what I have achieved. All this I pray in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So without wasting much of our time today, the topic is investing in real estate for free. Over some few weeks, I've been asked so many questions. How can you invest in real estate for free? How can you buy a property without having money? But unfortunately, I said to them, they all need to wait till today so that they can understand what basically I'm saying. To buy real estate anywhere in the world, you need money. So the focus of what we're about to discuss is how do you get this money without actually spend a penny or kobo of your own money? That is it. How did Edward Akinlade started in real estate some 25 years ago in the city of London when he has nothing? And behold, we're talking of millions, we're talking of billions of naira today. So that is the bulk of what I'm about to tell you. Some people have this knowledge, they don't want to share it. I don't believe in all of that. I believe in imparting knowledge, in letting people to hear, to go out there and be somebody. In another 50 years' time, I will be dead. But this record will remain forever and ever. And that is why I've decided that let's impart this knowledge. And also, what have we also done in Suru Group? We will share also that with you. As you know, I'm the Group Managing Director of Suru Group. We focus mainly on real estate and homes. That is all we do. We don't do anything else in this company. Now, where do I start? Let me start on how I started in real estate some 20, 25 years ago in the city of London. Sometimes around that time, I went to Israel. And when I got there, I prayed to God that I want to be the owner of a big real estate organization in London. And when I came back to London, I was suspended from where I was working. They believed that I became the managing director of this housing association and I was paying myself more. But unknown to them, one of the previous chairman of the board actually asked me to deputize because they didn't have any MD and he authorized what I was supposed to be paid. So I have the letter, they don't have the letter, the chairman don't have the letter, I have the letter. So they suspended me. So I went home and I sat at home for 2 years. We prayed and prayed and prayed. The God of heaven refused. He did not answer. He was just laughing at me. So one day, a message came to my mind and said, hold on, you are the managing director of this housing association in London. What were you doing there? And I said, Lord, all I was doing is we were buying property, doing it up, and renting it out, using housing corporation money in the city of London. So that now get me thinking and said, hold on, I can do the same. But the question is, where is the money for me to do so? And the Lord now told me that, Edward, you have the money, but you are just feeding yourself. So where was the money? The money was in London as at that time. I had 5 credit cards with with £10,000 credit limit on each of them. My wife also had the same. So in total, we had about £100,000. So unknown to us, we can go to the bank and withdraw all of this money. And that is what I did. So I had £100,000, not my money, belongs to the banks in London. But what I need to do is to make sure I can repay this money within a short period of time. So I then went to auction, buy my first property for £15,000. By the time I do it or sell it, I sold it for almost £50,000. Behold, I was able to pay the bank's money and make more money. So by the time I started that business, using credit card money in the city of London, I made over £100,000 in 2 transactions. So I was saying to myself, my salary as at that time was £40,000. Behold, that is how I came into real estate, and ever since, that is what I've been doing. By the time the housing association now find out the truth, they invited me back to work. the money I was making, they can never pay me. So I quickly chopped their money for over 2 years, enjoy myself. I was paying more tax to the church I was attending at that time. So it's been a success of how I was able to use that opportunity to skyrocket to what I am today. So I basically use other people's money. I was investing in real estate in the UK for free. Now, coming back to a Nigerian situation, properties are available, land are available. You can buy land in Ikorodu, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million. Everybody will say that they don't have the money. I'm here to tell you today, you have the money, but you just don't know how to access the money. And that is what I mean by investing in real estate for free. You need to spend some of your time to access the money through some of the examples I'm going to give you today. And you will be blessed by it. I have used this method, so it's a guarantee method. I've used it in Nigeria. I have told friends, they have used it, they're all in real estate. Now, why do you want to invest in real estate? That is the most important thing. Why invest in real estate? You invest in real estate because it's another way of providing for your pension. I remember when I was a little boy, my mother invested in 4 flats in Surulere. And anytime I'm proud, she will call me. She will say, my son, look, I have 4 flats. I will collect rent until I die. So don't be proud to me. Then I will look at my brother and I will say, hold on, this 4 flats belongs to me. It doesn't belong to you. She will say, no, but who is collecting the rent? It's her. So investing in real estate, my mother was able to enjoy herself after pensioning by collecting rent for tenants. So that is one. Also, capital growth. If you invest, say, let me give you one example. The development we did in Ibeshe, we sold for 8 million some 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's now being sold for 15 million. So if you have invested that money at that time, you will have over double your money. In some other area, you can make more money. I'm only using Ikorodu as an example. Let me give you an example. When I came to Nigeria 2006, in Lekki, a plot of land in Lekki was going for 10 million naira. Today, a plot of land in Lekki, you'll be lucky to find one for 150 million naira. So that is the benefit of investing in real estate. If you go and put your money in the bank, you are on your own because the bank will not give you what you expect. Years ago, the bank was paying 10, 20, 15% in interest. Today, you'll be lucky to get 5%. But if you have invested that money in real estate, no matter what, the tenant will always pay. No matter what, once you add value to it, buyers will always buy. But if you don't have money, start small. Ikorodu still remain a good start for anybody. On it and sell it for 30 million. So you can see, and then once you do the construction yourself or through friends, you can see, you can easily make good money on as you exit it. But if you start from areas like, say, Majidu, right. Hello, can you all hear me by putting your hand up? Can you hear me by putting your hands up? Aha. So sorry, it's not my fault. Nigeria network is a delay, a killer. And also, so I have talked about capital growth. I've talked about rental income as the main reason for investing in real estate. The other one which most of our parents will do, is that they're investing in real estate for their kids, so that when they die, their kids can inherit something. As far as I'm concerned, I don't agree to that. I think the only thing you should invest for your children is education. Sell all you have, send your kids to the best school in the whole world. Your children will become successful. That is what I am today. It's because my mother made a sacrifice on me, sent me to school. I am now able to invest and invest and invest. When I pension, I want to chop all my investments in real estate. I want to eat it all. I don't want to give my kids anything, because they have got the best education from me, and whatever I can give them now to set them up. If you give your kids too much money, too much assets, you are only looking for trouble. Some of them will just sell it and use the money for untalkable things. I remember one of the properties I bought in GRA some years ago. The woman suffered and suffered, built this estate. When she died, our children in the UK called the lawyer to sell the property. Property of over 150 million, I bought it for 90 million. I made money out of the suffering of that woman. So I'm still saying, yes, you can leave something for your children, but let it not be your main reason for investing in real estate. Capital growth, rental income, profit taking should be the number one. Now, how do you invest for free in real estate? I'm saying, how do you use other people's money? 5 million naira for you is not too difficult to find. If you can't find it, then you are lying to yourself. Work at it. Don't say no. Number one, approach your family and friend. Go and meet them when they are in a soft mind. Mother, my brother, my sister, call them to a meeting. I want to invest in real estate. I need money from you. You will find out that some of them will say yes, some of them will say no. But that 5 million for that land in Ikorodu is there. If you have, say, 10 of them and they can give you 500,000, your 5 million is on. But you yourself will have a little bit that you can also put in. So friends and family approach is the number one way of getting money to invest in real estate for free. The other one, any asset you have in your house that is not performing, that is not giving you money, go and sell it and get cash. Some people have parked cars, they have parked gadgets in their house, it's not doing nothing. Sell it, turn it into cash, invest in real estate, because it is a generating asset, not things of vanity. Some people have watches in their house, designer watch, designer clothes, designer this, designer that. They're not doing anything. Sell it, make more money, investing in real estate. Another one is various external organizations that you can approach. Some of us are members of clubs. Nigerian clubs has money. Go and see the chairman, sweet talk him, persuade him. They will invest, they will give you money to invest. One of the biggest surprises to me, when we did our development in Abeokuta streets, we built 24 three-bedroom flats. Guess who is the biggest buyer in that development? ICANN, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Women Wing. They came, they bought some of those flats and rented it out to their member. So if you are a member of a trade association, write them that you need money. They will provide you funding. This is available, but you need to sweet talk them. You need to approach them. You approach them also in prayers. Nigerian banks are there, but you know them. They will take your arms and legs. They will want security. But don't forget, some banks, like Access Bank that I know, they're saying that they have money. You don't need security. CBN is also saying that they have 300 million they want to give to people for COVID and not COVID. You don't need security. So you have all of that. You can access. Pension fund, write your pension company. You want to access your money. Also tell them you need loan. Invest, collect, invest it in real estate. Insurance company are also there. They give loan. Private intervention fund. You have all heard of COVID that support the federal government on COVID-19 looting. COVID-19 palliative that was looted later. But what I'm basically saying is that there are private equity firms dotted all over Nigeria. People has money that you know, go and knock their door. I need money, I want to set up. But also don't forget, for all this free money you are getting, make sure you have a good lawyer that will support you. Agreement must be in place. Don't take money from anybody without a written agreement. Get a good lawyer or get your friend who is a lawyer that can do it for you for free. You don't need to pay anything. These agreements can be put up in less than 1 day. If you want to tip him, give him 10,000 naira. Thank you, my friend. You've been a good friend. When I make money, I will come and appreciate you. So you have that. In the Middle East, there are so much money that wants to come to Nigeria. But we, the Nigerians, we are not asking. I'm sure you've all heard of all those Iraqi foundation. There's so many foundations in the Middle East looking for where to invest. Do a Google and put Middle East Intervention Fund, Middle East Support Fund, Middle East Real Estate Fund. Go in, tell them what you can do. They're there for you. So there are so many organizations. One organization that I recently found out is called Family Homes in Abuja. Do you know that the federal government has been pumping money into this organization to give people to build real estate and for them also to build real estate? In fact, in the new budget, they are collecting 20 billion naira. They're called Family Homes in Abuja. Do a Google, send application, they give money for real estate. So in effect, what I'm basically saying, go out, collect money from people that are close to you, who can support you, who can stand with you, solid agreements. And you will find out that at the end of the day, you don't need to use your own money. If Suru Group or Suru Home, like you know what we do, we develop properties, we sell. We buy land, we sell. We are in hotel, we sell hotel rooms. If we ask you to come and buy a property, let's take one. Let's take the development we are doing in my 12 that we want to sell for 20 million. We are not telling you to bring 20 million naira. Most real estate firms at the moment are supporting buyers. We are not telling you to bring 20 million naira. All we are asking you to bring is 10 million naira. Then we will give you up to 2 years to pay. So basically, all you need to go and find is 10 million naira to enter this transaction while we construct. Immediately we finish the construction in less than a year, you can sell it back to us for 25 million. You can sell it for more money to external people. So you can see the ways that you can use to make money. 10 million naira, 1 year, you make 5 million naira. That is 50% return you will never get from Nigerian bank. And all it takes is for you to knock door of so many people that you know, friends and family, club, trade association. You are a professional. Speak to your people. If you are, let me give you an example. If you are in the market at the moment, you belong to the Yaloja. Go and see to the Yaloja. Mommy, I need money. I want to invest in real estate. The Yaloja will zoom money together for you. If you don't pay, they will come and close your shop. So this is some of the example I'm giving. So wherever you are around you, there is that money. Go and talk to the right people. In every family, one man is a rich person, and that person will be able to support you so long as you talk nicely. Also, like I said, before you go, pray so that the grace of God will shine in you. When I go to people looking for money or looking for help, one of the things I always do is pray. And one of the prayer I always pray in anytime I want to go and approach people is Anna prayer of the Bible. Anna prayed and God heard, and he became the mother of Samuel, and her world was open. After dropping Samuel, the Bible says that God gave Anna more children. So no matter what, the blessing is there for those who believe in God, those who believe in Allah. So you don't say that Edward Akinlade is talking about Jesus. I'm also talking about Allah, because I was actually born a Muslim, but because I don't understand the Arabic language, I changed to Christianity. So in effect, seek the spiritual grace so that when man sees you, they will support you, and behold, open heaven. A lazy man cannot invest in real estate. You need to be active. You need to be strong. Come and see me in all the sites that we're building at the moment. I'm fighting contractor. I'm boxing. If I remain at home and be lazy, I won't be who I am today. It has taken a lot of hard work. In Nigeria, for the past 14 years that I've been here, I have faced the devil. I have faced Satan. But God, who sent me to Nigeria, has been able to unravel problems. Problems will come when you invest in real estate. Big problem will come. Government problem will come. Bank problem will come. Contractor problem will come. Friends problem will come. Employee problem will come. But aggressively, like I said, pray before you start. If it is your line. But it's your line because you need a place to stay. You need a home to stay. You need a place to rent. So pray, God, let it be a success for me in whatever I do. So behold, like I said, what we do in Suru, if you want to partner with us, just go online, do a Google, you will see my people. One of the things I always say about myself is I don't want people to know me. I want people to know what we have done. So go online, Suru Home, Suru Hotel, see what we have done. See whether I have the pedigree to be talking to you about this. Everything I've said is based on try and tested. It is not from the cuckoo land. When I need money, I have targeted friends that I will go to. A guy in Abuja, a guy in Banana Island, a guy in Surulere, a guy in GRA, a guy in the cold Atlantic City. A guy, I need money. Oh. But before I get there, prayer, big prayer. And it's been a success. So try it also. So at the moment, we are developing, in K2, we are building 32 flats, 3-bedroom. In Majidu, we are building 28 townhouses. Go online, see what we do. If you want to partner with us, come. Like I said, we only take a little bit of your money. Now, let me also give you a shocker. Access Bank some months ago took over or are partnering a developer on one of the huge block of flats you are seeing at Eco Atlantic City. So what did Access Bank now do? Access Bank knew that nobody is going to come and pay 250 million naira for a flat. Where is the money? Access Bank put up an advert in Nigerian newspaper. I saw it in Punch. I saw it in This Day. That come and buy a property worth 250 million naira. All you need is 20%. 20%. And we, Access Bank, will give you 10 years to repay interest-free. I sent one of my staff on that journey, Nelson. Up till now, he has not come back to tell me anything about it. Because, yes, I want to take one of the flats, but my staff has been talking about tsunami. If tsunami come, Oga, we don't want you to die. So he has been manipulating that story. But what I'm saying is, all you need to do to buy that apartment is 20%, 50 million to take over a property worth 250 million. And then you pay the balance 200 million over a period of 10 years, interest-free. Don't take my word for it, call Access Bank, they will see. But that is what developers are now doing to support any investors in real estate. So you don't need all the money. Don't kid yourself. The money is there. Press the button and you can answer the money. So like I said also, for us, all what we want as a company is come and invest 50%. We give you 2 years to pay back the 50%. We also can buy the property back from you because you have brought money for us to be able to invest in it. So therefore, we don't need to go to Nigerian banks. Nigerian banks' rates also has fallen recently. We just recently got an offer letter from one of the Nigerian banks, and the interest rate they're quoting is 14%. This time last year, you'll be lucky to get it for 25%. But don't also forget, that is why they are not paying you a lot of interest on your deposits. And also base rates, CBN, has fallen, is now around 11.5%. So if the bank is giving to us at 14%, you can see how Nigerian bank is making money. But you need to knock the best door because most Nigerian bank will tell you, sorry, we don't do real estate, and will tell him funding. We don't do. It's a lie. Go behind, go above, you will get to it. So finally, don't take a no for an answer. You have the money, but you don't know it. Let me also give you one big example that is not real estate. It's oil and gas. Billy Graham, some time ago, did a conference that I listened to. There was a family in Houston, Texas. They've been given this land for over 500 years. They've been living there. This family was in abject poverty. Poverty beyond it. So the great-great-grandfather was on the land, farmer, poverty. Great-grandfather on the land, father, poverty. Grandfather on the land, father, poverty. The man, the last man, the father, died also, poverty, farmer. Then the boy who became a Christian, one day somebody knocked his door. My fellow American, we discovered oil 20 miles away, and we decided that we should come and drill your own land. So this man has been rich. They've been rich for 500 years, but they don't know it. They drilled the man's house, land, and find one of the richest deposits of oil in Texas, America. The guy collected, I think, close to $1 billion. We're talking of over 20 years ago. Collected close to $1 billion, relocates to Nollywood. Behold, open heaven. We are all sitting on wealth, but we don't know how to access it. Go close to God. God will open your mind. And where you have not even sowed, the Bible says you will lend. You will not borrow. Where you have not sowed, the Lord will open the bounty of heaven, and this type of money will come that will free your world. Everybody needs a home in Lagos. Population 20 million. How many homes do you think you have in Lagos? If you count, probably 10 million, probably 5 million. Nobody has given me any statistics, but I'm just guessing. So therefore, the rental market in Lagos will continue to go high. I'll give you an example. Surulere, even 5 years ago, you can rent a 3-bedroom, 350, 500,000. Go to Surulere today, pressure, you will hardly find one that is less than $1 million, 750, $1 million. So the pressure on people coming into Lagos, looking for home, looking for where to put their head is unprecedented. The government cannot meet the Jakonde 17 million target. It's impossible. So when the Lagos State government or Abuja tell you, we are going to build home, since 1999, they have not built up to 1 million new homes. It is the private sector that will build homes. So the government, like I said, they are not supporting people like us, because if they give us free land, give us free money, we can do great. At the moment, we have a big land in a place called Majidun before Ikorodu. We're talking to the CBN to give us some money out of the CBN intervention. Remember, CBN has 200 billion intervention in real estate. To get a kobo, you will stress. I have been stressing for 2-3 months to access that money. Now, CBN now says, okay, Edward Akinlade, we'll give you this money, but we need a Nigerian bank to guarantee it. So we have been to so many banks. You know what they're saying? Sorry, Edward Akinlade, we don't do real estate, we don't do hotel. Will I take no for an answer? You bet not. I continue to knock their door. And one of them, so far, has shown willingness so that we can access that. And then we want to build just 1,000 3-bedroom bungalow in Majidun. Majidun is before Ikorodu. You know, people are all moving to Ikorodu. We are before Ikorodu. So you can see how so if Ikorodu is going for 15 million, we should be able to sell each of those bungalows for 20 million naira and employ more people, reduce the homelessness of our people, reduce social problem our people are facing. So you can also see by investing in real estate for free, you can do your impact in reducing that Jakonde 17 million deficit that he calculated maybe 10 years ago. Nobody has done an updated on that, but there is an Augustus report which continues to say deficit. The reason for the deficit in Lagos is because of the ocean. It is an attraction. When you live anywhere in Nigeria, until you get to Lagos, you won't be comfortable. That is why people are coming to Lagos. It is the commercial center, all Nigerian banks headquarters. They refuse to take it to Abuja because they know it is in Lagos where the money is. So find one small land in one outskirt of Lagos, Ikorodu, Aja. Don't forget Dangote refinery is coming. The whole of that place is going to be turn around. I am not investing in Lekki. Why? I'm afraid of tsunami. The day water comes, I don't want to be there. So we do mainly mainland projects. That is me. Millions of people are doing Lekki. But don't forget, around that Dangote refinery, in 10 years' time, money galore. Go there. Outskirts of Lagos, like I said, Ikorodu, outskirts of Lagos towards Badagry, in all those. So you have outskirts that are still undeveloped that are waiting for people to invest. So going back to where I started, investing in real estate for free. Find families, go and see them at their soft time. They will give you money. If you all those non-performing assets in your house, go and sell them, put it in property, approach the CBN, approach Nigerian Bank, approach family housing in Abuja, approach your pension fund, approach insurance company, approach private investment firm, and approach Middle Eastern fund. Like a good example, Middle Eastern fund is the Qatar Foundation. You know the Qatar Foundation, the sponsor of my favorite team in Spain, Barcelona. There are money galore waiting to be collected by people who can knock the door, but they will only give it to Muslim. Edward Akinlade, I'm a Christian, they won't give me. So therefore, continue knocking that door, access it, invest in it, be careful. Don't take unnecessary risk. Nigerians, contractor, Nigerians, everything across the chain, planning, contractors, seller, buyer, they will come to screw you up. But with God, you will be successful. So open your eyes, sharp, sharp, sharp. When I'm doing real estate in England, I don't worry. All these people will come, we will negotiate, they will stick to it. In Nigeria, you have a contractor, you have a contract. When the contract is about to finish, he will come and tell you that the money is not enough. What can you do? You have to go and find more money, but be resilient, stand firm. This is a no change contract, and that is how you can be successful. So I hope I have imparted this small knowledge. It's a wisdom of Solomon in your life. Don't say to me you don't have money to start real estate. It's a lie. It's a myth. The money is sitting in your bosom. Just like that man, five generations has been sitting in America in abject poverty when under his house is millions of barrels of reserve of crude oil. Open your eyes, pray to God. God will direct you, and you should be able to access this money. Enter real estate. You can never lose in real estate. Buy property, buy land, walk away, come back, you make your money. But it must be in an area that people are interested in. Don't go and buy property in areas that nobody wants to go. I saw one real estate company some few months ago, and I keep on saying that this real estate company is defrauding people. I will give you an example. You go towards Igbora, a real estate company buy a huge land there and has been selling to people for 500,000, 300,000, 1 million, or in Nigeria and abroad. When will people relocate to Igbora to be working in Ogun State, mainland, to be working in Lagos? It is not an area that I will ask you to go and invest. Ikorodu is my number one. Around Dangote factory is my number two. Towards Badagry is my number three for you at that small area. But if you can raise big money, you can expand your coast all over Lagos in high-breed area, Bagada, Antoni, Ogba, Surulere, Ojuelegba, Oshodi. All those areas will cost you between say 20 to 50 million to put up a 4 flats. You do it up, you sell it, you move to your next project. Don't be angerman. If everybody is selling their flat for 30 million, sell your own for 20 million, move to your next project. Don't be, an Ijebu man cannot succeed in property. You must be a resilient Omeko, collect your money now, move to your next project. I wish you all well. I am able to take any question. And if you want to speak to me or to email me directly, go online. My information is there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the wisdom you've imparted to us. We have some question here. And before I go into the question, please, all participants, if you have your question, you can just send your question through the chat platform so that we can direct your question to the speaker. Thank you very much, sir. One of the questions that came in now is from Mrs. Olushola. He said, I want to reconfirm if it's possible to get a loan from my pension fund manager. Over to you, sir.
Well, like I said, yes, like I said earlier on, pension fund managers in Nigeria has 2 ways of supporting you. They can give you percentage of investment of what you have contributed to support you in liquid cash now. The other one is approach them and say you also need loan to do whatever you need to do. So I don't know their procedure. I don't know their way. People are accessing loan from pension fund. But don't also forget, if you have selected a pension fund that does not have excess cash, you are in trouble because they will just be wasting your years, your time, your effort. They won't tell you that they don't have money. So both pension funds at the moment are giving people part of their contribution and also they're giving people loan. But like I said, make sure your pension fund has money. If you have been contributing in the Isaleco pension fund that nobody knows, nobody has been contributing into, you won't be able to access it. Big pension fund, I'm not going to name them because I don't want to be held responsible for something I don't know. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. You've said so many things about how to access money in order to buy project, to buy property. You said we can access money from our families, from organizations. So a question came in now that what are the risks involved and how do we against it? Getting money from the family, what are the risks involved? How do one avoid the risk that is attached to collecting money from family? If the person is to approach an organization, how do one get a legal framework to reduce the risk?
Well,
over to you, sir.
Yes. All I will say is this: don't collect money from anybody by word of mouth. When you want to collect, do an agreement. Like I said, find a lawyer friend who can do it for you for free or 10, 15, 20,000 naira. It's just a 1 page. Don't let it be complicated. 1 page, you borrow me money. I intend to pay you this. This is the percentage I will pay you. This is the time I will pay you. Let it just be stated. Both parties sign. When that person decides to be fraudulent, that agreement will bring him back to light. When you go, one thing I have seen over the years in Nigeria is that they are after your assets, your life, but you don't know. So therefore, what will save your assets and your life is that agreement, because that agreement, when it gets to court, you will always win. It cannot tell you of another story if nothing is written. So don't also forget, there is this partnership act of, I think, 1890. I remember when I was studying law as part of my accountancy profession, If there is no agreement in writing and money can be proved to have changed hand, profit is 50-50 or as a percentage of what has been contributed. But like I said, don't take anybody's money without an agreement. It will save your life and it will save your assets, because our people are bad, and badder and badder. They want to take you. There is a Igbo proverb that says, in order for a snake to grow, it must eat another snake. Don't let that proverb come on your life, because they want to take your own to add to their own so that they can be successful. Don't go there at all. Agreement will save you.
Thank you very much, sir. From your presentation, sir, you've operated outside Nigeria as well as Nigeria as well. Now, a question just came in that what are your worst mistakes in the business? From your experience so far, internationally and in the Nigerian markets, what are your worst mistakes in the business? Over to you, sir.
Can you repeat that question, please? I've just reconnected back in.
All right, sir. The question is, what are your worst mistakes in the business? Because from your presentation, you have both international and national experience in the real estate business. So the person is said, what has been your worst mistake in the business? Can you hear me, sir?
Since I've been in Nigeria,
did you get the question, sir?
Since I've been in Nigeria in the last 4 years, is not take the stock exchange money from day one. I decided to use Nigerian bank loan to start this company together with my money. So I came to Nigeria with about 3 billion naira. Oceanic Bank, Mrs. Ibru, gave us another 13.5 billion. And that is what we used to start Suru Group in the 2006, 2007. So my biggest mistake has been I should have taken Nigerian Stock Exchange money at that time. When we were ready to now take Nigerian Stock Exchange, Lamido Sanusi arrived at the CBN and canceled all our funding from Oceanic Bank. It has been a struggle. It has been, if you did not have crashed, probably also the Atlantic Ocean, where most of my mates has died, and a lot of people did not know. So that is one of my biggest regrets. So if I can wind the clock back to 2006, I will have just collected 100 billion naira of Nigerian stock exchange money, and nobody will be talking, will be stressing me today. But apart from that, so Lamido Sanusi did all that nonsense 10 years ago. Today, Lamido Sanusi is cooling his head in his house at the moment. But the banks, the economy is still struggling for it. What has Lamido Sanusi achieved in all those bank interventions? I don't know. We are still, everybody is still looking at it and come up with positive or negative. But the positive is it resets Nigerian bank in the right direction. The negative is a lot of people, business was wind down. A lot of people lost their job. A lot of people died. A lot of people was put in hospital. So when you look at all of this, at the end of the day, which is better for people to die, lose their job, lose their livelihood? I have investment in a number of banks that was canceled to zero. I got nothing. All because a man came and said, cancel margin loan. If Solodu was the CBN governor, I don't think he will have ever done that. Lamido Sanusi is regretting. He has said it so many times that the action he did went too far during those times. So that is my own biggest one. Government intervention, CBN intervention, destroyed everything, destroy our balance sheet, destroy our business plan, destroy how we should have taken out Nigerian bank. The other one has always been, we want to do development, we go to Alausa, trouble to get approval, to get building approval, to get land registry approval, all of that nonsense. Then we got massive government taxation. Taxation here, taxation there, taxation everywhere. How we survive it, I don't know. In the United Kingdom of Great Britain, what tax do you pay? One corporation tax, one VAT. In Nigeria, we pay VAT, we pay corporation tax, we pay consumption tax, we pay environmental tax, we pay land use charge, we pay apparent tax, we pay local government tax. Come on. Continue to criticize them. I will continue to punch them. Traffic is another big problem to all our businesses now. You want to go anywhere that's supposed to take you few minutes, it's taking you 1 hour. One of the things, so what am I going to do about it? I am fighting a war. Everybody who wants to drive in Lagos must pay a congestion charge. The governor is not listening, but he will listen when I start picketing Alausa in the next few months. It's a one-man battle. I will fight it for the benefits, so that when they need to encourage businesses, we normally call it enabling environment. We don't have it here. It's a killer, but we're still standing, we're still praying, and we know that because we're taking huge risks, we should also be getting huge reward. But the support is not there. Nigerian banks, high interest rates. We have talked about this, but thank God interest rate is edging downward. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much, sir. An advice just came in now. So we want to see perhaps you have an experience in line with that. The person said, please, you might need to partner with NHF to be
I think we have lost our moderator, so we have to wait for him to get back. Hey.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we know you disappear. You're welcome back.
It's the network, sir. A question just came in that we need to partner with NHF. So I don't know, maybe you have any personal experience with NHF. Over to you, sir.
We have not done anything with them. The National Housing Federation I think, is probably the bank set up by the federal government to provide money to those who want to invest in real estate, to those who want to buy into real estate. We have not done anything with them. What I do know is that they have too many loans pending. They don't have money. And it's rather unfortunate. You know that I have always banged this on so many times. So you want to partner with them. If they can give you the money, take it, because they're giving the money as single digits. But that NHF is supposed to collect money from pension fund in Nigeria. They are supposed to collect money from Nigerian sovereign wealth fund in Nigeria. But what has happened to all the pension fund money in Nigeria that was set up to support real estate business and sovereign wealth fund that's supposed to support real estate business? Abuja has collected all the money to balance their book. All things fall apart. Nigerian banks, all the money you see, they borrow it to Abuja to balance their book. What is the book they're buying? Abuja has been collecting money to pay salary. Lagos government, state government has been collecting money to pay salary. So how did everybody pay this money back? I don't know. Nigerian pension fund has over, the last time, I think they have over 10 trillion naira to invest. And what was Obasanjo understanding when he was setting this pension fund up? That money was supposed to be used to support infrastructure and real estate development in Nigeria. Because he knows that if that money is pumped into real estate, it will create jobs, it will reduce the housing deficit. But unfortunately, it's never been done. Abuja has basically borrowed all the money dry. I don't know what to do. If Nigeria go bankrupt, all the pension fund in Nigeria will also go bankrupt. And we will all cry to the bank. So if you have money, take that out of your pension fund quick, go and invest it in real estate. Because if Nigeria fall down, your house will still be standing. So if you can partner National Housing Federation, National Housing Fund, it is for your benefit, because the money will be better than what Nigerian bank can give you. But there is a waiting list of thousands of people that they have not been able to find money to disburse to.
Thank you very much, sir. While we wait for other questions to come in, I'm just uploading, for the participants, I'm uploading a PDF file now. In the PDF, you'll get information about the organization that is hosting this meeting right now. That's Investment in Real Estate Limited. The PDF will talk a little more about our project. You can as well log on to www.investmentinrealestatenigeria.limited.com. You'll see all the projects that we've executed, our partners. Suru Group Limited happens to be one. So we'll love to do business with you. And we still look forward for more questions from our participants. Please send in your question before we round up the program. Thank you. A question just came in now, but I believe our presenter has addressed the question. The question said, is it possible to begin investing in a real estate with little or no money? I believe our presenter has said something regarding that, but I don't know if...
Yeah, that is what we have been talking about. So the person needs to go and find a copy of this. I'm sure you're going to put it on YouTube or on our websites or on social media for people to be able to access.
Yes, we'll do that. And we also appreciate if the participant can send us their email address so that we can send all the necessary information that is pertaining to this presentation today. Another question just came in. How can a low class invest in real estate? I believe, well, our presenter has said so many things regarding that. You can go to your family, get money from them. If you are part of any association, you can also go to them and apply for financial assistance. But one very important factor that Mr. Edward Akinlade made mention is that you need to have a legal framework with anyone you are collecting money from for investment. Thank you. We are still expecting more questions. Kindly send in your email address so that we can forward information to you. Another question just came in. Going into real estate, what are the 5 major things to consider or to take note? Over to you, sir.
Well, at the beginning of my life in real estate, one of the biggest things that they will always say is when you want to go into real estate is location, 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 more location, and location, and location, location. 7 times location. So when you ask me, I will tell you that you need to think about location 7 times. When you want to go into real estate, the location must be right. There's no need, like I said, going to invest in a plot of land in Igbora or on the way to Agelu and think that when you finish it, people are going to come and buy. It does not work. The location must be where people live, where people can access, where people have been encouraged to grow, to go into. So the location is the number 1. The other one is get the right partners. Partners, professional, partners, professional, partners, professional. I said it 3 times. Don't use quack. Use professional architects, professional planner, professional builder, professional engineer, professional in every direction. If you face any problem, the professional will be blamed. Remember Lucky Garden. Remember what is the name of that church? Synagogue. When those buildings fell, the owner was arrested. The owner was put to detain. But at the end of the day, it is the professional that was held responsible, i.e., it is their work that stands. But if you are going to use a quack, the quack man will have run, in fact, will have run back to his village. You won't find him. But professional, if you use a professional engineer and the man run away, you can go to the, what is it called? Institute of Engineer, Institute of Charter Surveyor, Institute of Engineer, they will find you him or they will pay you compensation. So professional is in every direction and a good builder. Nigerian builders over the years, DNA is in their body. The DNA of corruption is in their body. So you yourself, you must have a way to deal with DNA of corruption. And the best way to deal with it is prayer. Pray, 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 pray. One of the things I do at the moment is I pray 3 a.m. every day. The Lord asked me to pray for 3 a.m. until next year, every day. I said to the Lord, I will pray 3 a.m. until Jesus comes. So any problem I have with any of my builder, I take it to my 3 a.m. prayer. I take it to God. By the time I see the contractor the following day, he will just be laughing. Oh God, yes, we will work with you. There's a way we can do this. There's no way you can do it. It is God that has entered your hearts. So that is my big advice.
Thank you very much, sir. This one is more or less like, is it an advice or so? The person said, please look outside Lagos too. Ogun State has become Lagos State. 90% of working class people in Ogun State work in Lagos. Perhaps the person is advising Suru Group to look outside Lagos State and go to Ogun State to invest in real estate there also. So I don't know, perhaps you have anything to say to that, sir.
Well, like I said, location, location, location. There are plenty of locations in Ogun State that you can invest in. Central Abeokuta, Central Ijebu-Ode, on the Lagos-Ibadan corridor to Shagamu, right, left, and center is available for investment. I have said again, location, location, location. Just before Shagamu, we bought about 40 acres of land for 300 million some 5 years ago with my barrister, Oluri. We sold it last year to some Chinese for over 7.5 million per plot. So what I'm saying, location, location, location. I did nothing. All we did was we invest, we wait, we make money. Location, location, location. Don't go and put it in your village that there is nobody living there. Put it where people can stay, can access. All this area of, where is it now? Isheri, Mowe, all those areas, Ibafo, all those areas, Redeem Camp, they are still a good area to invest, but people commute into Lagos. How they get into Lagos every day, I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to live there. I don't want to do any development there at the moment because transportation is still a big challenge. Look at the deception, I will use that word, that Lagos State did on us years ago to go and invest in Ikorodu. During the time of Fashola, we were all called that they're going to build 4-lane to Ikorodu, 4-lane back from Ikorodu. We were all happy, excited. We went to buy the land. We did the 24 apartments at Ibeshe, Suru Ibeshe Garden. We were all excited. We all moved. Everybody moves into Ikorodu. Good. What happened when they finished the road? It turns out that all we get was 2-lane. And the remaining 2-lane was given to the business they want to run, which is the BRT. Good. I'm happy with BRT. But give us our 4-lane, do another 2-lane for BRT. They never did. So we got the 2-lane that we had before back when that project finished. And that is why I said it was a deception. It was a deception. People went to Ikorodu, invested billions in that area. See where Ikorodu is now today. Leave home at 7 o'clock. Think you will get to work before 12. You will be lucky. But unfortunately, Ikorodu creates an opportunity for people like us today. And that is why we have built a 92-room hotel in Ikorodu of Suru Express standard, which we will open next Tuesday. The reason I was in Ikorodu to do a function, they put us in an hotel. It was a mess. So I investigated all the hotels in Ikorodu. I can't find any. And then we decided to build 40 flats in Ikorodu. When we were about to finish that development, so I went to look at it, and then my spirit says, Edward, are you a mumu man? Where are you from? I said, I'm from Lagos. He said, you are a mumu man. He said, these 40 flats, if you sell it, how much will you get? I said, 400 million. He said, but if you do 92 room, how much will you make? I started calculating. I said, God, I will get my money back in 2-3 years. So God says, immediate, convert this apartment to hotel. And that is the hotel that we're about to start now. 92 rooms. We will charge 15,000 per night. See how much we're going to make out of it. The people of Ikorodu, I don't want them to come out of Ikorodu. I want them to be working in Ikorodu so that they cannot come and keep on plugging this K2 Ojota, my 12 road. Yes, if there's business for them, they don't need to come out. And if they need to come out, let them go and use ferry and travel to Lagos Island. Fourth Mainland Bridge is also coming to Ikorodu. Remember, Ambode started it. He told us, big presentation in Alausa. I was there. We have signed. We have contractor. Government, Lagos State deception again. We have contractor. He's about to start work. The more people move to Ikorodu, Fourth Mainland Bridge, has it been built today? No. Remember Light Railway. Lagos State government went and collect money from the Nigerian Stock Exchange of almost 200 billion to build that right railway. They have collected all the money. The railway is not completed. Another deception. I can give you so many, but I don't want to bore you. So whatever you need to do, make sure the location is right, and that government keep to their word. If they are not, go and placard them. Go and tell them that what they're doing is wrong. They have deceived the people of Ikorodu because infrastructure was supposed to go there. Infrastructure was supposed to transform the place. They did not do what they're supposed to do. And that's why the people of Ikorodu is suffering today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I believe we've covered so much question. And if you still have any question, please, I just send in our email address. Kindly send your question to that email address. We will talk to you personally on any question you ask. And we are also open for partnership. You can send in your letter to the same address. If you need any consultancy service, we are also available. just send in your letter, then we'll reply you immediately. Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you. I don't know, maybe you have any extra thing to say apart from your presentation, just to round up everything for us, sir. I know you have a busy schedule. You are supposed to be somewhere else right now. We appreciate your time, and thank you for honoring all the participants that are online. We have so many participants outside Nigeria. Ahmed, Zayan, Amri, Fabianza, we appreciate you. Ainsia Razali, sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Anis, Catherine, Farah, Arena. I believe they are all from Saudi Arabia or so. Asna or Shtalo. Thank you for participating. We appreciate you. So over to you, sir. Is there anything you want to add to your presentation that we can just take home and think over it? Perhaps many of us will take both steps.
Apart from what I have talked about, I think my parting shot will be just to say to everybody here that nobody makes money by working for other people. Wherever you are, working for other people, be planning for your exits. You cannot be a rich man working for other people. Like I have said, in this Zoom, you have learned, you can't tell me that there's no money to go and start up your own business or your own real estate. I have showed you how to do that. When you work for people, you just collect salary. You don't share in the profits. Plan your exits. One of the things we do in Suru Group, like as it's all known, you work for us for 10 years, we throw you out. You must leave. It's in the handbook when you sign. In fact, effective January, I have now said, any manager in Suru, 5 years, any new manager being employed into Suru, 5 years, you are gone. I want to encourage people to go and be successful so that in the future, I can boast that, this man used to work for Suru and we are part of the life. So as they're leaving us, we will support them in whatever as the bank, our bank account allow us to support. So push. Small scale enterprise is what can develop Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria, the state government of Nigeria can never develop Nigeria. It is SME that employ people. Abuja can talk, we will create 20 million jobs, 30 million jobs. It's all a lie. Both PDP, APC is all a lie. It is small and medium scale enterprise that can do that. And how do they do it? Enabling environment, give us electricity, give us a good road, give us water, give us single digit funding. Nigeria will grow. Government cannot do nothing. All these projects government is doing all over. They're just wasting their time. Government in Europe, in America, don't do projects again. It is the private sector, they partner to do it. What we need in Nigeria is similar to what was done in Lekki Road. Remember, it was a PPP project until Lagos State took it back. That project should be a modality for similar all over Nigeria. Now, federal government does not need to spend trillions. PPP can be used. To our government, I say this: the new Nigeria has come. They must change. They must focus on supporting us. If they don't support us, I, Edward Akinlade, I will carry placard and I will support another NSAS mark 1,000. But I don't stand, I do not support any violence whatsoever. Sooner or later, when Sanwo-Olu sees our numbers, they will change policy. And I'm happy to say policy has been changed now. You can see what is happening in the Nigerian police. You can see what is happening in intervention fund. Even a few days ago, the CBN announced another 200 billion naira to be given interest-free. No grants. All you just need to do, apply. Go to CBN website, look for some intervention fund you can access, build yourself, build your life. Recession does not touch the children of God. Once you are in Christ, recession does not touch you. It's a guarantee because grace will continue to abound in your life. So I pray that by the time we do another one of these in the future, you will also come and testify to what you have benefited today. These are my, what people call secrets. I don't believe in secrets. I want people to learn it so that when I die, it will still be used rather than all those our Baba who has died with all those medicine that we could have been using for corona. But because they were keeping the secret, it goes with them. I don't believe so. If you want to do what I did, what I'm doing, this is a way of achieving that. I hope everybody has been blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone. I think we are good to go for now. Thank you once again. It's a pleasure having you with us. And when next you are organizing this presentation once again, please, we are going to send invitation to everyone. And we look forward to see more of you. Thank you very much, Mr. Edward Akinlade. It's been a pleasure having you. We appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much. Till next time. Thank you.